Hello and welcome students to a lecture on metabolism of ketone bodies. To introduce this lecture, a lack of glucose causes the cells of many organs to step up beta oxidation of fatty acids. However, when the glucose levels are low, there is not enough oxaloacetate available to condense with the acetyl-CoA in the first step of the citric acid cycle. This is so because the oxaloacetate comes from carboxylation of pyruvate and the pyruvate comes from breakdown of glucose in glycolysis process. So at low blood glucose levels, therefore, the concentration of acetyl-CoA produced by the beta oxidation of fatty acids builds up. So under these three conditions, the liver will manufacture three special compounds known as the ketone bodies. The three ketone bodies are the acetoacetic acid, beta-hydroxybutyric acid, and acetone. So these three ketone bodies serve as energy fuels. Synthesis and utilization of ketone bodies. The ketone bodies are synthesized in the liver from acetyl-CoA. The brain is a very important organ, so it is metabolically active and metabolically privileged. The brain generally uses 60 to 70% of total body glucose requirements and always requires some glucose for normal functioning. So under most conditions, glucose is essentially the sole energy source of the brain. The brain cannot use fatty acids which cannot cross the blood-brain barrier. Because animals cannot synthesize significant amounts of glucose from fatty acids, as glucose availability decreases, the brain is forced to use either amino acids or ketone bodies for fuel. Individuals eating diets extremely high in fat and low in carbohydrates, or starving or suffering from severe lack of insulin, also known as type 1 diabetes mellitus, therefore increases the synthesis and utilization of ketone bodies. Ketone body synthesis occurs normally under all conditions. However, the formation of ketone bodies increases dramatically during starvation, and this seems to be due to a combination of factors. Prolonged low levels of insulin result in both increased fatty acid release from the adipose tissue and increased amounts of the enzymes required to synthesize and utilize ketone bodies. In addition to this, in the liver, increased demand for gluconeogenesis results in the depletion of oxaloacetate and therefore in decreased capacity for the TCA cycle. So this causes a rise in the levels of acetyl-CoA, which is none but the substrate for ketone body production. The first enzyme in the ketone body synthesis pathway is the thiolase. In ketone body biosynthesis, thiolase enzyme catalyzes the condensation of two acetyl-CoA molecules to form one acetyl-CoA. The next enzyme, HMG-CoA synthase. It adds a third acetyl-CoA molecule to form beta-hydroxy beta-methylglutaryl-CoA. This is usually abbreviated as HMG-CoA. The HMG-CoA is an important biosynthetic intermediate. However, in the mitochondria, it is only used for ketone body synthesis. The third enzyme, the HMG-CoA lyase, it releases an acetyl-CoA from the HMG-CoA to form an acetoacetate. The final enzyme in the ketone body synthesis, the beta-hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase, it reduces one acetoacetate to beta-hydroxybutyrate. The beta-hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase reaction has two functions. The first function is that it stores energy requirement to an NADH in the ketone body for export to the tissues. And the second function is that it produces a more stable molecule. The acetoacetate is a beta-keto acid and like many such compounds may spontaneously decarboxylate. Both beta-hydroxybutyrate as well as acetoacetate, they are released into circulation. Both the beta-hydroxybutyrate and the acetoacetate, they are organic acids. And these compounds are released in the protonated form. which means that their release tends to lower the pH of the blood. Individuals with untreated type 1 diabetes mellitus, they often release ketone bodies in such large quantities that the normal pH buffering mechanisms, they are overloaded, and the reduced pH in combination with a number of other metabolic abnormalities associated with the lack of insulin results in a condition known as diabetic ketoacidosis. This is a life-threatening acute disorder of type 1 diabetes. Tissues that can use fatty acids can generally use ketone bodies in addition to other energy sources. The exception are the liver and the brain. The liver synthesizes ketone bodies but has little beta-ketoacyl-CoA transferase and therefore little ability to convert acetoacetate into acetyl-CoA. Utilization of ketone bodies requires one enzyme which was not present in the ketone body biosynthetic pathway, that is the beta-ketoacyl-CoA transferase. So, the beta-ketoacyl-CoA transferase, it uses succinyl-CoA as the donor, forms succinate and acetoacetyl-CoA. The other enzyme involved in the ketone body utilization pathway, that is beta-hydroxybutyrate dehydrogenase and the thiolase. These are identical to the enzyme which was used for the ketone body synthesis. Overproduction of ketone bodies during diabetes and starvation. Starvation and untreated diabetes mellitus leads to overproduction of ketone bodies with several associated medical problems. Because during starvation, gluconeogenesis, it depletes the citric acid cycle intermediates, diverting the acetyl-CoA to ketone body production. In the untreated diabetes, when the insulin levels is insufficient, the extrahepatic tissues cannot take up glucose efficiently from the blood, either for fuel or for conversion to fat. Under such conditions, levels of the malonyl-CoA, this is the starting material for fatty acid synthesis, it falls. Inhibition of carnitine acyl transferase 1 is relieved and fatty acids enter mitochondria to be degraded to acetyl-CoA, which cannot pass through the citric acid cycle because the cycle intermediates that have been drawn off for use as substrates in gluconeogenesis. So the resulting accumulation of acetyl-CoA accelerates the formation of ketone bodies beyond the capacity of extrahepatic tissues to oxidize them. This increased blood levels of acetoacetate and beta-hydroxybutyrate lower the blood pH, causing a condition known as acidosis. Extreme acidosis can lead to coma and in some cases even death. The ketone bodies in the blood and the urine of untreated diabetes can reach extraordinary levels. This condition otherwise known as ketosis. Individuals on very low-calorie diets using the fat stored in adipose tissue as their major energy source also have increased levels of ketone bodies in their blood and urine. And these levels must be monitored to avoid the dangers of acidosis and ketosis, altogether known as ketoacidosis. Now, ketosis and other abnormalities may arise from abnormal ketone bodies metabolism. The normal blood level of ketone bodies seldom exceeds 3 mg per 100 ml of our blood. However, in diabetic patients, the liver produces large quantities of ketone bodies, releasing them into the bloodstream for delivery to other tissues. This causes a substantial increase in the level of ketone bodies in the blood of diabetic patients. When the level of ketone bodies can reach almost 20 mg per 100 ml, this condition is otherwise known as ketonemia. The level above 70 mg per 100 ml, it causes ketone bodies to be excreted to the urine, and this condition is known as ketonuria. At higher than 70 mg per 100 ml, the acetone is excreted in the lungs, and a sweet minty breath occurs. This is known as the acetone breath. The conditions of ketonemia, ketonuria, and acetone breath are altogether referred to as ketosis. The ketone bodies in the blood will lower the blood pH unless enough bicarbonate ions are present to act as buffers. The pH of the blood is maintained at 7.40 as long as the kidneys can regenerate new bicarbonate ions. In severe cases of diabetic ketosis, however, the kidneys cannot supply bicarbonate ions to keep up with the production of ketone bodies. More ketone bodies are produced, insufficient bicarbonate ions are available, and the blood pH will finally drop. This has a disastrous effect. The hemoglobin can pick up oxygen only in an environment with a low concentration of protons. The lower the pH of the blood, higher is the concentration of protons and less oxygen will be transported by hemoglobin. The brain cells become starved for oxygen in this condition. So if this lack of oxygen continues, coma and death will follow. Next is how to diagnose ketosis. Whether ketosis is taking place, it can be checked by special urine test strips known as ketosticks. These strips have a small pad on the end which is dipped in a fresh specimen of urine. Within a matter of seconds, the strip changes color, indicating the level of acetoacetate ketone bodies detected, which reflects the degree of ketonuria, which in turn can be used to give a rough estimation of the level of hyperketonemia in the body. Alternatively, some products targeted to diabetics such as the Abbott Precision Extra or the Novamax can be used to take a blood sample and to measure the beta-hydroxybutyrate ketone levels directly. The normal serum reference ranges for ketone bodies are 0.5 to 3.0 mg per deciliter, which is equivalent to 0.05 to 0.29 millimoles per liter. Now, the concentration of ketone bodies, it may vary depending on our diet, exercise, degree of metabolic adaptation, and many genetic factors. Note that the urine measurements may not reflect blood concentrations. Urine concentrations will be lower with greater hydration, and after adaptation to a ketogenic diet, the amount lost in the urine may drop while the metabolism remains ketotic. So most urine strips only measure acetoacetate, while when ketosis is more severe, the predominant ketone body is beta-hydroxybutyrate. So here lies the faulty analysis. Unlike glucose, the ketones are excreted into urine at any blood level. Ketoacidosis is a metabolic derangement that cannot occur in a healthy individual who can produce insulin and should not be confused with physiologic ketosis. Finally, concluding the lecture on metabolism of ketone bodies. One possible fat for the fatty acids released as the result of dry acyl glycerol breakdown is conversion to ketone bodies. Ketone bodies, unlike fatty acids, crosses the blood-brain barrier. The ketone bodies, unlike glucose, can also be synthesized from acetyl-CoA. Ketone bodies can therefore provide energy to the brain when glucose availability is limited. Ketone bodies are synthesized from acetyl-CoA in the liver mitochondria by a short pathway beginning with thiolase enzyme. One control for the production of ketone bodies is the fact that high levels of acetyl-CoA favor the thiolase condensation reaction that forms the acetoacetyl-CoA rather than the thiolase cleavage reaction that produces additional acetyl-CoA. Ketone bodies are converted back to acetyl-CoA using beta-ketoacyl-CoA transferase. Liver mitochondria lacks this enzyme. Starvation causes the brain and some other tissues to increase the synthesis of beta-ketoacyl-CoA transferase and therefore increasing the ability to use these ketone body compounds as energy sources. That is all, concluding this lecture on metabolism of ketone bodies. Thank you.